Welcome back to Ozarks Live. A brand new episode of Survivor airs tonight on CBS. But before we need to catch you up on all the latest.
That's right.
Immunity challenge.
Yes, immunity challenge. I was a big fan of last week's episode. So we saw the rice negotiation return, which basically means the tribe has to negotiate with Jeff on so many castaways to sit out of the challenge to get rice for the whole tribe. So we see like half of them sit out,
well,
right?
This is so tricky though, because if you're like, I'll set it out, then like you act like you're doing it for the team, but really like, I don't know.
There's a lot of
so
ways
many
to look at it.
here.
Very complicated for
Yes.
sure. Yeah, so we still saw a few of them compete. Danny, of course, I don't think he'll ever sit out a challenge no matter what the circumstances are, because he's just that alpha male, very competitive. Jam stayed in as well, which he actually almost won the thing. He did really, really well. But also we saw Franny compete, who she's kind of been killing it this season. I mean, we were worried for her after her showmans left the show, but she's been killing it. Yes, and she actually ended up winning the challenge, which was super exciting.
Second time in a row, right?
Well,
Second time this
a few
season?
weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, second time this season.
Yeah.
So that was really exciting to see. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's always interesting because we're definitely at that point in the season where the dynamics are becoming like trickier and trickier each week. And every week I'm like questioning everyone's loyalty to each other.
Well, and at the end of the day, they can't actually be that loyal.
Right.
Because that's the game.
At the end of the day, they're all vying for $1 million, you know? Yeah. So we go to Tribal Council, okay? And the interesting thing about this episode is it's kind of painted as it might be between two of the men, which are Kane and then Danny over by you on the screen. And it's interesting because Kane doesn't really seem like he's caused that many waves, but he's seen as this big threat to people for some reason. Whereas Danny, I think, is a huge threat. I mean, he's pretty well aligned with the people of his former tribe. Also, does well in challenges. He's come in second the last few times. Obviously, he's not winning, but he's coming really close, right?
He's doing
so
well.
I'm like, I think he's a big threat.
Right.
And no, Danny used his idol, so he doesn't have an idol
Wasn't
anymore,
there an extra vote used too?
There might have been. I can't remember.
But the person that they used it on didn't get voted out.
Yes.
So like you wasted all that.
So Kane ends up going home, which is interesting. Now what's interesting is you have Carson, Carolyn, Jam, Franny, and Danny that all voted out Kane. So I'm like, that's interesting because we still have a decent number of the tribes that started still left in the game.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting to see how those have kind of ebbed and flowed throughout this season because it's like they pick a different side to team up with every episode, and I'm always curious on what the reasoning is. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Now Kane was just kind of never on my radar.
Yeah.
So I guess I wasn't really surprised or not happy or sad. You know.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I'm kind of like, I don't know. He didn't like add a whole lot to the show for me, but I know that he was like mildly maybe a super fan, so that's kind of sad to see.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I'm really interested for tonight's episode because, as I said, each week, just gets better and better. And so I really have no idea who's gonna go home. I really have no idea who's gonna win. I obviously have my favorites, but I'm like, I have no idea. I still team Carolyn.
Yeah, I am too.
And she still, let the record show, she still has her idol. So she can do whatever she wants. So I don't know. Is there anyone else that's like been on your radar with this season that you think like really might do well?
No, the rest of them are all gone.
Okay, that's
like
good to know.
I said, like maybe Matt, and he was voted out like that week.
Yeah,
so.
I will say we touched on Franny a little bit earlier. I could see her making it maybe to final 3. She's just been surprising me every single week.
Under the radar
Yes,
as well.
She's playing a really good game. She's obviously competitive and aligned well as well. So I'm excited to see where this goes. All right, well, as always, brand new episode airing tonight right here on CBS at 7 o'clock, or you can stream it on Paramount+. All right, we want to say a big thank you to